And we know that you give it to us for our benefit. We praise you for the activities that you've allowed this club to do, and we also praise you so much for the members who can't be here, who are not feeling well, or we just ask you to uphold them and heal them. And then bless this food to our bodies. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
And then pass, what was the name? Pass Dungeon. Pass Tasman, Mike Parker.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Ryan David, would you please lead us in song? My country is a big, sweet land of liberty, of the I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrims fight, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Ring.
Thank you. Ryan, do we have any guests?
President Barron, so we have one signing guest. I'll let Mike Parker introduce you to her.
They drove in this morning, this lady drove in.
Mike, we're on our way.
Use your indoor voice. She stopped me on the way in and said she wanted to see what you outlaws did. So I come in and got the business order, put her mic in the air. Her name is Terry Minkin. Terry?
Terry.
Hi guys, I'm Terry. I'm Native American Indian. I'm from the Longview area. It doesn't matter how you say my name. It's with an E-R-R-Y. So if you just say Ari, I'm just like, okay, that's my name. But I'm really like a girl that likes to help people a lot, and I try to help with the natures of our youth growing up, and I really want them to be protected and respected. I have great respect for our younger years, and I'm just trying to be here for our younger years.
Thank you. And Ryan, Penny, I'll let you meet your
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, I actually don't have anything.
Okay.
There is a card back here, but where'd you go? Anyway, somebody else is going to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
And there you are.
All right. With that, then we'll just continue right on to our happy bucks.
All right, Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Ms. Piper. President Chairman, fellow Lions and guests, $5 as usual. The first one is, I'm sorry to get the memo that it was Green Shirt Day. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
I didn't either.
Oh, well, you see, we're not in second one was great time at the boat races over in Yakima. It was the first time out for the boat this year with the new engine, new class, and came in fourth. And after Saturday's racing, broke a flywheel. And somebody got in a car from Grant Pass, Oregon, and drove 6 different flywheels over, hoping that one of them would work. And it did, and so we ran on Sundays in the finals. Fourth place is just one on the podium. Not bad for first time out. Let's see, third happy buck is had a great time camping with all the friends. There's about 24 of us that go on these trips, and they're just a great, fun bunch of folks. Let's see, number 4 goes into the Sad Bucks. So, Sally did a great job, even though she, disassembled inside. The vent still worked, the engine still works. Everything was great until coming over the pass got down past Packwood, stopped at the little rest area there on the right-hand side, coming back to the west, and checked all the tires. Everything seemed right. So about Mossy Rock, just before Mossy Rock, where the old farm is, this guy comes racing up behind me, and he's like pointing down, screaming and yelling at me. I pull off the side of the road. Yep, shredded a tire, inside tire, thank God. Got up to the Great Wall of China Restaurant there in Salcombe and laid down on the nice hot asphalt. But it was in the shade. Good visuals, everything's good. Looked down and said, what's the best way to Castle Rock from here? $1,000 tow, or do I go 35 miles an hour on the back roads? I did the back road. Fifth buck, which is going to be alternately happy and sad. Got Jim at T&T Tire coming up some point this week. Put 4 new tires on the back. It was a little more of an expensive weekend than I had hoped for, but that just means I'll go already for Port Angeles next month. It's all in the picture.
I have some happy dollars. First of all, I'm going to say I had a birthday yesterday. So I have to tell you, your members, the story about the happy birthday song that we sing every week. It started off with Walt Speck, and he sang me when we met at the Monticello Hotel, a Marilyn Monroe contralto happy birthday for every week. For 7 years. Count it, 7 years. I got sang to every week.
Happy birthday
See, you know the love, right? So, you guys wrecked it for me. I don't blush anymore. So, the other thing is, we had a get-together this weekend on Saturday with our Kia daughters, and we had my birthday and Father's Day with Sam and Damon and Amanda came there. It was a lot of fun. And you know what? I got tomatoes from the window. I got green tomatoes. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Little things make her happy.
President, Sharon, Lions, and guests, have a happy dollar. I am looking forward to the installation dinner Friday night. Sorry that a lot of you can't make it, but that's how life is, isn't it? But anyway, you're going to miss a good time, because we are indeed going to have a good time.
You're quiet?
President Chairman, guests and everybody, I'd like to tell you everybody thanks for the cards you received from everybody, and really appreciate it.
This young man right there.
Tom.
That's taller than you.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, as most of you know, my mom got Canterbury, she's on hospice. Tuesday happens to be the day the hospice nurse comes, and she always seems to call at 12:30 to 12:45. So this will be a standing dollar every week.
Because his phone is on.
But she seems to be doing fine.
Okay, we might even let you get by once in a while.
country yells go Cougs.
That's secretary, president.
Close enough, just pass.
I always just go like this.
President Shanafel has just a happy dollar. We had our monthly poker party the other day, and I'm happy to say that the old asked win early, lose late. I won the first hand, so fortunately I lost $3 restaurant.
Does that mean somebody else won besides you?
President Sharon, fellow Lions, a guest, $5 happy. The first one is, how cool do we look in these mellow yellow shirts? They're safety green. Okay, that's we know they are, but they stand out. That was important. The second, they're being built as we speak, and if you haven't had a chance to put your name down for an order when they first come in, I've got a sheet here and a pen. Just raise your hand and I'll come by and I'll give you the sheet if you want it. And we also have a zip hoodie, same color, and fleece inside. Pretty nice, huh? Okay, Cindy, I'll be by to see Cindy. We go down and work on the boat this afternoon, because you know what happens with a boat, Mark? You never get a flat tire, or 2, or 4.
Yes.
I got an engine that works.
Mark Felch.
President, Chair, and fellow Lions and guests, happy $5. Dollar number 1, equity Terry. Very grateful for John Claypool hosting poker. Didn't do quite as bad as Terry. I thought I lost $3, but when I checked my pocket, I had an extra $1 for skips, so I lost $2. I was a little disappointed in John's swimming pool, but we'll save that for another time. Dollar number 2. Ellen and I, like tens of thousands of other people on Sunday, decided we'd go to the beach to get something to eat. Astoria was a Sunday market. It was busy going through. We were going to stop at Seaside. I thought, oh, wings are better in Cannon Beach at Cannon Beach Hardware. So off we went to Cannon Beach. You couldn't move in that city. And there had been a wreck between Seaside and Cannon Beach, so I knew turning around and going back to Seaside was going to be a multi-hour day. So we continued and spent the afternoon in Manzanita. And then it'd be a nice beach. Very much, dollar number 3, very much looking forward to the installation banquet. Dollar number 4, I'll let you know, I try to rotate, move different tables instead of sitting in the same place like most of you. Today I chose to sit across from Al. I forgot how poorly he sings until we got to the And finally, quote of the week from Lao Tzu. When the effective leader is finished with his work, the people say it happened naturally. Yes, it did.
How did all you guys get in that crew for poker?
We didn't have it up. It's too much work blowing it up.
Carry in. President, carry in.
Just putting toys together.
Okay, well, President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, there is $1 because we were running in at the very last second today. But I'd like to introduce my 2 grandkids. This is, which you probably already know, River, because he comes with me. And this is River's sister, Meadow, and she is now out of school, so she gets to visit too. So they'll each put $1 in.
Right through.
President Sharon, Will Lice guest, $2 a day. First one, Saturday, I saw Spencer at his grandfather's service. I found out a lot about Rick that I didn't know before. Me too. That's a different Rick. Rick Boudreau. Great guy. $2, last night I was on the phone for a good half hour with Steve Johnston. He is doing a lot better. He's getting around better. He's using the walker a lot, which is really good. And when I was talking to him, I found out that Jan Searing's wife, Diane, moved from Delaware Plaza over where he is. And she's she wanders around the place over there with her walker. So next time I go see Steve, I'll check on Diane.
I'm just a tail twister, but I'm going to talk. President Sharon, all lines again. I have $5 actually. Several things. Our grandson Ken graduated from RI Long, well, almost 2 weeks ago now. But anyway, he got the Hammond Award from RI Long, which is a prestigious award for academics and everybody, the kids and everybody vote for him. So we were very proud of him. He's going to WSU. And then also, he had blown out his knee at the beginning of the soccer season, which I think most of you knew. And he had surgery this morning. He had a repair to his, 2 repairs to his meniscus and his MCL. So he's incapacitated for 6 to 8 weeks and not very happy. Right now he's too drugged up to care, but anyway. And Bob and I are hopefully going to do something before all the activity starts in July. That's our plan. So hopefully we'll have fun.
All right, third VP, Johnny. I'll go in first. Second VP.
President Sharon, ladies and guests, I would have $50 for the appreciation breakfast. For those that were able to attend, it just felt really good to be appreciated. So her name's Janie. She's the mystery woman who bought a lot of kettle corn from us when we were fundraising, and she has quite a fundraising background. She says globally also, so I'm kind of excited to get to know her better and kind of look into her world a little bit. But anyways, we've got a thank you card in the back. And even if you weren't able to come, please sign it, because I think just a lot of signatures showing that the club appreciates her back would be great.
President, Chairman, fellow wines and guests, I got 2 happy dollars and 1 sad dollar. I was happy to win that poker. I won a total of $6. And actually, I wasn't a big winner, but he wasn't a member of the group, so I got to hold the trophy for 2 months in a row. The other happy dollar was I got to go with Dave down to Vancouver to pick up hamburgers for the supplies at the restaurant Depot. And the unhappy dollar was my daughter, which is part owner of Lemon Drop Aesthetics, asked me they got a new technician and they needed her to get some experience. So she said, we're in for relaxation and pain. I go, well, I'm not sure what the pain part was. I guess I'll find that out. So I get in there and they give me a facial. Lady, guys, you're missing the boat on the facial.
No, we don't want to look like you.
But she said I was glowing. So I was like, why am I close? And the unhappy dollar was, I found out what the pain part of it was, as a wax inside my nostrils and my ears. And I did dream of Kelly Clarkson.
Anybody else? I guess we can.
Okay, and we will pass this right on over to our program chair for the month, Ryan Leary.
President Chair, next program today is a couple ladies from the board, which is 14, 14, 12. Give us a little update on some of the recovery as goes on in Walkview and some of the needs hanging out. Our first leader will be Sherry Pitt, and Corey will follow up with that. They were both on Sherry is president of the board, and Corey is on the board chair.
Hello.
We'll be able to see
I always wanted to be put on my name is Sue Fitzpatrick, and I am one of the charters of the 1414 Club. For those of you who might not know what we do, we've been down the street at 1414, as it turns out, for 38 years. It's called an Alano Club, and it's where people in 12-step programs go to meetings, to socialize, and to be around other people in recovery. So there's people from, we're not affiliated with, but there's people that from Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Al-Anon.
You might want to hold the mic a little closer.
I want you guys to hear every word. Anyway, my late husband and a few other people scouted around town to get the club open back in 1988. And since then, we have been renting the building. So in the last couple of years, the last year or so, the opportunity has come up for us to possibly buy the building. What happened when we rented the building in 1988 was there's two buildings as one owner. And we ended up with a building and a half. So what that means is, it wouldn't go now, but we have 1414 and 1420 or something like that. So we need to buy both buildings. And Saturday night, we had our first fundraiser dinner over at the Expo Center, and it was a huge success. We were really got a lot of support from the community at large, from the recovery community. And so Corey met Larry at an event, and he invited us over here to speak. I found out about 15 minutes ago. So we don't communicate well often. So anyway, the 1414 Club is a very important asset to Long Beach, Cowlitz County, because it changes lives. People get their children back, people get their lives back, they get things that they lost in their active addiction or their active addiction to other people. And so I'm not sure exactly. I gave you a little bit of the history. There was 83 charter members, and we just have grown and grown, and we've had some hiccups along the way with things, but like I said, we've been there for 38 years, and we want the place to be there another 38. And luck sticks with me. I won't be there another 38 years. That's going to be about 118. So, but anyway, I appreciate you letting us give a little bit of our story. Corey will tell you a few things, and then we're open for questions if you have any questions. Thank you.
Good afternoon. First, I just want to say thank you for welcoming us in. Oh, a little bit closer? Okay, there we go.
It's everybody, nobody back there can hear at all.
Hardly.
The fans that get up here.
Oh, the fans, I imagine that's at work. I have to turn my fan off for anybody to hear me at my front desk. I just want to thank Larry for the phone call and the conversation we had to invite us in. And then Ann, I'm not sure if she got here, but my meeting Ann at the business after hours. And it was initially her idea. And thank you, Sue, for being available at a moment's notice. My experience with the 1414 Club is I am a person in recovery, long-term recovery. I'm coming up on 21 years. And when I first entered recovery, it was really scary. And I didn't have anywhere to be. They said I had to change everything, and that was people, places, and things. And I had no places left to be. And the 1414 Club was mentioned to me, and I came in scared, not knowing anybody there. And what I found was as soon as I walked through the door, the 1414 Club, the people at the counter welcomed me with open arms. I was able to go up and get a cup of coffee and just sit and just feel safe for a while. And after a while, people got to know me and they got to know my name. And it was kind of like if you remember the show Cheers, Norm, you walk in. And it was home, That's how I was greeted every time I came through the door, and that's how I've seen every other person that comes through the door greeted. It's a safe, family, friend place to be. It's a community. We have cribbage tournaments. There's Pinnacle. Pinnacle? How do you say that? Pinnacle. I wasn't a player, but I watched many games happen there. And it's just a really great community in there. Like Sue said, it's been there for 38 years, since 1988. It's growing pains, we've built on, we've made new bathrooms, we made, ADA compliant bathrooms in there through grants. A lot of times our funding comes from grants. We've participated in the community around us, the downtowners and the cleanup times, and we just try to be the best neighbor to everyone, as everyone has been to us. And just, like she said, the opportunity to buy the building, what a blessing that would be for all the generations to come. I was so thankful when I got here, Sue was there, and many of the other members that were long-standing were there. And I've got to form beautiful relationships. And now this year, joining last year, I got to join the board, and it's just a real blessing. The fundraiser that we had on Saturday, I think my greatest takeaway, though, it was successful for our little modest group. Financially, it was modestly successful. I think my greatest takeaway in it, though, is not just our own little private community, but our community at large came out to see us and support our mission and what it is that we're doing there. And that was probably my greatest gift, and it was most heartwarming to see that people, are there for us. Again, we thank you so much for inviting us in and just sharing a little bit about us. And just know we're just a block away. If you ever want to, give a hi or a wave to any of our folks that are standing out around. And we hold barbecues and potlucks regularly. We have other fundraisers throughout the year to, take care of things. And the amount of lives that it's changed there is just really priceless. I think that's all for me. And if you have any questions, Oh, we have a question.
So how are you funded generally?
We have in the club, we have a counter that with candy bars and coffee and soda and energy drinks. That is a big part of how we are funded. The groups that meet there pay room rent. I will tell you that I meant to mention this, there's not one paid employee at the 1414 Club. It's run 365 days a year with not one paid employee. So that really helps in us. But we have gotten grants and for the big projects, we've been very fortunate, but mainly it's our counter sales and chili cook-offs and things like that, so.
You mentioned you have AA meetings and NA meetings. About how many people participate in those on a weekly basis or a monthly basis?
I've had those numbers up here at one time. There is at least 1,000 people. Yep, 1,000 coming through the door. It could be one person there 7 days a week, you know, and some coming 1 day a week. But there's meetings every day at noon, every day at 5, every day at 7, depending on the fellowship. And sometimes there's 2 or 3 meetings at 7 o'clock and things like that.
Just a quick comment. Many of you aren't aware of it. I am a 40-plus year part of the 12-12 step program. They're pretty close. Better angle. I am a 40-plus year product of the 12-12 step program. And so it is a successful thing for most people, not everyone. Like everything, we're all a little bit different and have different paths we take. But that was my start 40-plus years ago.
On behalf of the Longview Pioneer Alliance, we would like to thank you. I have another glass coming, so you guys don't have to fight over this. So here's that, and like I said, I have another one for you. So thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you being here. Alrighty, we're going to go on to our announcements. Let's start with Cindy.
Hey there, President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. We're going to have Friday's the installation dinner, so we're going to meet at 2:30. I'm picking up the flowers at 2:30. We're going to meet at Elks at 3 o'clock for decorating. So anybody that wants to join us, please do. I need help.
Okay, in case you couldn't hear that, that was 3 o'clock to help decorate, please. She needs help. Okay, Piper.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Hi, President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. One more thing to add to your calendar. We have the hot dog feed at the Sandlot Baseball. Is going to be July 18th. Don't have the time yet. Mike's going to get back to me. But anyway, that's one more thing to add in between the 4th of July Festival, 7 concerts, and 5 days at the fair. Don't know for sure on that date. Yeah, anyway. And Squirrel Fest and a couple of car shows and Extreme Machine. So that's what we got going on. Put July 18th on your calendar. Saturday, sometime probably around noon, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, so I am going to pick on our first vice president here. You got 2 weeks to figure out how to use the off button on your ringer there.
What are you laughing at? I think Rick's full enough.
And with that, you can go ahead.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. How's that? We got it right this time. Okay, we have a monthly meeting on July 18th at 6 p.m. at Ashtown Brewery.
Would that be June 18th?
June 18th. June 18th. 6 p.m. Also, there won't be a meeting on the 16th or August 20th, July 16th or August 20th, because we'll be working on the concessions at the concerts at the lake.
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests. I have a sign-up sheet going around, so it's that time of year for kid races. That happens July 4th. So I'll have sign-ups this week, next week, and then I am not here the following week. So I'm trying to get that done as much as possible. Spencer?
Just put me down for
Do that. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I have nothing better to do.
Okay, thank you. If you don't get the sign-up, I'll put you down. So please consider July 4th helping with the kids' races. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, usually it's on there. Okay, and then lastly, we have our next board meeting is going to be July 9th, and that's again at CJAC, and that's address is 1717th and Wimpia Way. It's over by Happy Kids Dentistry. It's in Suite 203, which is upstairs, and there are elevators, and any Lion member is welcome to attend. I think that's it for announcements, unless I missed anyone. All right, if anybody wants to get out their tickets, we'll start with our blue ticket. We have 4, 3, 8, 6, 5, 0. I think I see a hand. I can't, it's not up there very high there. Okay, and while he draws that, get your red tickets out. We have 793, 3, 7, 7, 3, 7, 7. Alrighty, where would you like that to go? White cane. Alright, and for desserts?
President Sharon, fellow Lions and guests, winners for today are Jay Pruitt and Hal Palmer.
Don't leave me in the bar.
Okay. That is it. No, this isn't the end of the month yet. That'll be for the awards one, so next month. Thank you, though. We got the 6 of clubs. All right, that's everything. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you next Tuesday.